Duck. There we go. So JP, hold on a second, buddy. JP came back, and he wants to subscribe to the channel, which is very nice of him. Hold on a second, buddy.
Bisa nice ko ito. Philippine design.
There you go, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to give you a few for your buddies, okay?
Yeah.
We take all those.
All right. Thank you, Sir Philip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you, JP. All right. JP's armed with about 10 Philo in the Philippines calling cards.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. See you later. We got it working now, guys. It was because I started in portrait. How's that? A lot better, right? Yeah, you know what that's called? That's called teamwork. Thank God I got a room full of military folks that are all like-minded, and we figured it out. Actually, it was not dead yet, Jeff, that figured it out. The app was stuck in portrait, even though I changed it. The phone was not stuck. It was the app that was fucked up. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Magandang umaga. Musta ka po?
Sarap. Wow.
You didn't tell me how you're doing.
I'm good.
Is my Tagalog pangit?
No, it's good.
It's good, lang. Okay.
Um,
You're just ignoring me then. You don't want to tell me how you are. That's okay. Filipinos like to keep secrets. Secret lang.
Are you brother, sir?
It's a secret po. I can't tell you.
Oh, you're a vlogger. Ah. Don't have.
Now I don't have any Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's you what? It's below.
Oh, it's here now. I got it.
You got it?
Nope. All right, all is well again. Hey, Jack. Yeah, baby. That's copyright, Jack. That's going to be a 50 peso fine, sir. I do take PayPal. Jack Hellman, 50 peso fine, copyright infringement. I'm the only one allowed, myself and Jonah Donut are the only ones allowed to use that. I do take PayPal. Bob M. just got a beer. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see if we can get it back up to 20 people. We got some beach dogs out there. We got JP's boat sitting there waiting for a customer. JP's walking up and down the beach mooching for customers. Let's get him one. If you're watching the live and you're in Beloy, come on down. Jeff's ready for you. 1.5 an hour, baby. He's going to take you over to Sampalote Cove. Or if you want to take a 2-hour boat ride, you can go down into Silongo Wind Cove, which is even more beautiful. The planets are aligned, guys. We got it going now. And in the future, I'll know what the hell I'm doing. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff says he didn't do shit, but he did spend the time to type the instructions there for me to fix it. I got a record amount of sleep last night. 4.5 hours. I feel like the $6 million man right now. Bob M is looking for a 3 to 4 bedroom. Yeah, we've got plenty of them where I live. T-Mog Residences, brother. You'll there's tons of them for rent, and it's you know, it's a very safe neighborhood. Koreatown's the best place to live. The Koreans are changing the face of Angeles City. Thank God they're here. It's actually starting to look nice. And I heard there's some scuttlebutt going around that there's already a sign up that says Red Street. That for all of you that give a shit about Walking Street, I don't, but there's a sign up that says Red Street. They've taken the Walking Street, all the Walking Street livery down and replaced it with Red Street livery. Jack Hellman, have you ever considered to MotoGP Thailand? I have, Jack, but I'm actually going to Kuala Lumpur. Jonah and I are going to Kuala Lumpur at the end of the season. It's going to be right around Thanksgiving. We're booked in for the MotoGP Malaysia. But I would love to go to Thailand too. I've heard it's a pain in the ass because the MotoGP track is quite far from city center. In Malaysia, the MotoGP track is right next to the airport. So, Jeff can probably verify that for me. I've never been to Kuala Lumpur. But we are going, again, right around Thanksgiving 2025. We'll be over there for the MotoGP. And I'm going first class. We're going to get pit passes. We're going to get everything that you can possibly get. You know, that's a bucket list item, right? And I didn't retire, you know, to stay in the red doors for 750 pesos a night. Fuck that. I put a bunch of money away and I'm retired now. So it's time to throw it down, right? Time to throw it down. Saved my whole life for this moment. There's your sunrise over there. We don't have quite the view that Central Park has. But it is a hell of a lot better now, right? You're damn right, Mike. I was a young kid. I put 10% of my paycheck away for 31 years in a 401k, so... And I just recently got access to it, so, yeah. 2 more years, I get Social Security as well. So things are looking up. Things are looking up for the Philo brand. I went from being a squatter in Manila, and now I'm doing live streams on the beach. Yeah, when I came over here, things were pretty rough. I didn't have a lot of money. And I was one of those guys that did it on $1,000 a month. And you can do it. Everybody says you can't, but you can. Because I did. I did it for 4 years. And that's all by the wayside now. Life is Well, obviously your life's going to improve from a financial aspect, right? The more money you have. I'm down about 12 kilos now. No rice, no beer, no soft drinks. Nothing with carbonation in it, no rice, no beer. I don't even eat bread anymore. I got rid of my Red Horse beer belly. And there's some abdominal muscles poking through there now, so it's getting better. It's getting better. Jonah told me that I'm not baboy anymore. Daddy, you're not baboy anymore. Yeah, I mean, what kind of image is that for a child, right? For your son. He looks up at you, you got that big fat beer belly. Don't miss the beer, not even one single bit. Do not miss it. Do a shot of Alfonso every now and then. Chase that with some water and you're good to go. Not in excess, of course, but, you know. Small amounts of alcohol are actually really good for you. Ain't that right, Doc Mike? You can back me on that one. You just ask the doc, man. Alcohol in small doses can be very beneficial, even to a pregnant woman. Yeah, and now the girls at Tequila Reef, whatever I order, they don't even, they just know. Don't take Philo. Actually, they eat the rice, so they're stoked. Philo stops eating rice, and the girls at Tequila Reef get a little extra rice to go with their oolong in the morning. Everybody's a winner. Everybody's happy. Yeah, it's amazing. Your muscles, if you've never heard this before, they do have memory. Your muscles do have memory. And my body's starting to show it. Things are tightening up. I've been a fairly lean, mean fighting machine my whole life, but when you get a good bout with depression like I had there over 9 months, you can't dig your way out. You feel like the fucking whole world's caving in on you. It's so good to be past that now. So good to be past it. We've got a couple of really big Jonah Donut surprises coming up. Jonah's birthday is the 10th, which is Monday. So that should be an interesting vlog. I'll vlog Jonah receiving her birthday present. She's going to be shocked. She has no idea what's coming. I'm not telling any of you either. Well, Doc Mike knows. BT and Betty's, good morning. Boy, I tell you what. Hey, I got a good story for you guys. Yeah, and you haven't even heard this one, Sir BT. I want to tell you guys what happened. I woke up Friday morning and I just did not feel it. And I've made a commitment to my buddy over at BT and Betty's that I'm going to help him with his golf game at the driving range. That's what Marines do, right? They've got each other's back. Well, I've got an extra set of golf clubs, right? Nice ones. And it turns out, sorry BT, I gotta tell the truth, bro. I always tell the truth. He shows up to his first driving range session with a set of junior clubs. They're too short for him. He didn't know, right? He's a new golfer. This can happen to anybody. It's not that he bought a high-end, the latest Pings or the latest TaylorMades. He just bought a set of golf clubs that somebody had on for sale. I'm not sure the story. He didn't pay a whole lot of money for them, but they were junior. They were junior sized, meaning for 10-year-old, 10 to 16-year-olds who don't have quite the height, or even younger, maybe 8 years old to 12. That's what they were. So obviously the shaft is going to be shorter because the child, the golfer's shorter in stature. So I told him I had an extra set of clubs that he could use, and we'll just leave them there. The extra set of clubs is actually for any of my friends that come in that want to play golf. So everybody wins. He gets to borrow the clubs. He's got the right size clubs that he should be using. And the golf driving range stores the golf clubs for us. So it's a win for me. If I get a subscriber that comes into town, I go up there and I snag the clubs for the one day for my subscriber to use them. I throw them back in there because I know BT's going to be up on Friday at 6 a.m. to do his driving range session. That's what you call being a winner, you guys. Now, BT sends me a text message at 6 a.m. I'm fucking out of it, right? I had completely forgotten about it, to be honest, because I felt so bad. My head was spinning. And I go, oh shit, what am I going to do? BT's down there at the range waiting on me, and I've let him down. Well, I can't have that. So, are you guys paying attention? It's a good story. Is everybody paying attention? Give me a thumbs up if you're paying attention. This is a good story. So what do I do now? I'm at home, in the dirty kitchen, smoking a cigarette, feeling like shit. BT's at the driving range waiting on me because I'm supposed to be there with him. What am I going to do? What would you do? Well, the first thing I did was I ordered a grab car. Now keep in mind, it's 6:05 a.m. on a Friday. The Grab app tells me there's no cars available. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the clubs. The driving range is only 10 minutes away from the house. I'm going to throw the golf clubs in the Grab car and have the Grab driver deliver them to BT. It's a brilliant plan, right? So I open up the Grab app and it's scanning for cars. It's kind of like this. Whoop. The wind just blew the phone over. Hold on, you don't see that yet. It's on delay. I need to get something anchored on this side. All right. No Grab drivers. But I remember I learned a very valuable lesson last weekend on Sunday. A buddy of mine sent something to me. I was on the phone with him. He lives in Angeles. I had a bunch of company over at my house. I had Mike Foodie, his wife, and we were cooking. Mike Foodie was throwing it down, chef style. Canadian chef style in my dirty kitchen. How do you like me now? So, but I learned about La La Move. La La Move is a courier that's constantly driving around Pampanga, Manila, looking for customers. So I download the La La Move app. And what La La Move is, once you get it going, now you've got a little registration process you got to go through. There's all this bullshit you got to go through with an app. What happens is, you put your destination, it works just like a Grab car. And you tell La La Move what you're looking for. Are you looking for a motorcycle? Is the motorcycle guy enough to move your package? Or do you need a car? Maybe it's a big box, something like that. So you go through that little process and you say book car or book motorcycle, and it searches for a motorcycle, a La La Move driver that's cruising around looking for work. He's mooching, trying to find a package to move, right? Just like the Grab drivers. Is that fantastic? I had no idea. I thought La La Move was a mail carrier. But they'll move anything. You could move your dog from one house to another on La La Move. As long as you got a pet carrier, you can put him in the back of a La La Move car, and they'll take him over to Lola's house. If Lola misses the dog, you can just throw him in a La La Move vehicle and send. There you go. And this happens, you guys, just like a Grab car, all in about 30 minutes. The La La Move courier shows up at your house. Boom! You put the package in the back of the car, and off he goes. Fantastic. It might cost you 300, 400 pesos to do that. So there you go, La La Move. And there's an application for Android, Apple. Of course, I was a bit stressed. You have to go through a registration process with La La Move, which might take 2-3 hours. Okay, so I do have the app on the phone. I've got all my information filled out, but they want to verify, right? Make sure I'm not some scammer. So I have to go through a verification process with my ID card and my Philippine driver's license and my SRV card. They gotta, you know, they're doing the right thing. So now I've tried Grab Car. No drivers were available on Grab. I tried La La Move and that failed. And all I'm thinking, now it's about 6:12 a.m. So I've burned about 9 minutes doing all this. And I go, what the hell? I'll try Grab again. I open up Grab, boom, I got a driver right away. And I put the instructions in that we're going to the Best Western golf driving range. Boom, set it all up. Driver sends me a message, I'm on my way, sir. Okay, beautiful. Things are now going as planned. Meanwhile, I'm calling BT. He's not answering his phone. I call him 5-6 times. So I finally send BT a text, hey, the clubs are on their way. Hang out and look for the club pro. His name's Chris. This guy is so good. I took a lesson from him 3-4 days ago. And he showed me a couple of things that I was doing wrong. And it was a 1-hour lesson, and I was just hitting sky fly 7-irons. They were disappearing into the clouds. I was hitting sky high 5-irons, which is hard to do, right? Only good golfers can do that. And it was just a few things that I was doing that I didn't realize, and a little bit of a rotation problem. And I got it worked out on the range. And we went to the driver. And I was hitting my driver all the way to the fence. And straight, and that beautiful draw that you get on your driver. If Adrian Smith is in here, he knows what I'm talking about. No, ma'am, no thank you. Vlogger? You're a vlogger, sir. So anyway, let's continue the story. Grab driver shows up. And she has she's wearing a mask. So that alerts me right away. I know she's not quite with it if she's wearing a mask, right? She thinks that we're still in pandemic. So now I'm getting worried already. I knock on the driver's window. She rolls it down. Very, very, like she's scared, right? Like she's scared of me. And I'm like, ma'am, I had the golf clubs leaning against the trike. I go, ma'am, that's your passenger today. I need you to take those to the Best Western and go to the driving range. The driving range is all the way in the back of the property. The Best Western on MacArthur, you guys, it's called Best Western Metro Clark. Even though it's in Balabago, or right on MacArthur Avenue. Who knows why it's named that. It's a giant property. They've got like 5 pickleball courts inside the property. They built a new driving range. They've got a couple of restaurants, a videoke house. It's really a nice property. And the hotel is, 4-star. So she says, she's kind of arguing with me. She goes, well, I can't do that. I can't take golf clubs. I'm supposed to take a passenger. And I'm going, uh-oh. I go, I'm not quite out of my predicament just yet. Grab sent me a turd, right? So now I've got this turd that could possibly deliver my golf clubs. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? I should cancel her and try and get another one. But nope, I'm thinking about BT's over there, BT's over there tapping his foot. Come on, Philo, get me those clubs. Because obviously he can't use the children's set of clubs he bought from Fisher-Price. So I throw caution to the wind, and she says she's going to do it. She goes, after many moments of convincing and her nose bleeding, I convinced her to take the golf clubs to the Best Western driving range. Okay. I put him in the back seat, shut the door, and then the last thing she says to me is, he's the one to get it. He's the one to get it. I'm like, ma'am, all you have to do is go onto the property, make a right like you're going to check into the hotel, and drive to the back. You'll see the driving range back there. And BT's going to be standing there waving at you. All you got to do is give him the clubs. Okay, I'll do it. Off she goes. And I have my doubts at this point, right? Because our little interaction didn't go too good. I wasn't impressed with it, and neither was she. She didn't really like me at all. Maybe she just doesn't like foreigners. But she's got to do her job, right? She's working for Grab. She's not working for her conscience. She's working for Grab. So I'm watching the car as it goes. You know how Grab works. You can watch the driver. She's going the wrong damn way. Instead of going straight across to MacArthur, she takes all these detours. Now, in her defense, maybe there was something going on the road to MacArthur. Maybe they had a little detour going. Maybe the power company was there doing something. I don't know. But she's going the wrong way. Instead of heading east, she's heading north. The driving range is due east of my house on Magnolia Drive. Magnolia will take you all the way to MacArthur. So all you got to do is go up to MacArthur on Magnolia, hit the roundabout, and head north into Angeles proper, and Best Western's right on the left. It's 10 minutes on a motorbike, if it's even that. She finally gets there, right? I'm watching on the phone. She finally gets to the Best Western. Takes her about 25 minutes when it should only take 10. And she says to me, she calls me and says, "Sir, I'm at the entrance." I go, okay, ma'am, you're at the entrance, that's good. I go, now just drive to the back of the property. Put your car in D. You're in P right now. Put the car in D, press on that little pedal on the right, and go all the way to the back of the property. That's all you got to do. And you'll see the golf driving range back there. There's even a couple of guards that will direct you. What does she say to me? You want to take a guess what she says to me? She goes, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't drive onto the property. That's not allowed." Ay nako. Palada pa naman ay nako. What the hell am I going to do now? Now she's playing dumb on me. Well, I've been to the Best Western 100 times, right? Hundreds of times. There's a guard right there that stands in front of the mall. There's a Savers Mall attached to the Best Western. In other words, you can go from the mall into the Best Western Hotel without ever going outside. They're connected. Kind of like a Vegas thing, right? So I finally tell her, and I'm pissed at this point, because she will not drive to the back of the property. She refuses to do it. So I finally tell her, "Ma'am, look out your window there. Is there a guard standing by the mall entrance?" "Yes, sir, there's a guard there." I go, "Just give the clubs to him." Okay, give the clubs to him. Give him my name, and I'll sort this out later. So now I'm doing her job for her, right? All she's got to do is drive to the back of the property and hand him over to BT, standing there waiting on her. So she does. Now I'm assuming the guard's going to take care of business. But the one thing I didn't think about is that guard's not attached to the hotel. He's attached to the Savers Mall. He knows nothing at all of what's going on at the hotel. If it was a hotel guard, they would have known my name, because I've only been there, and I'm a member of the fitness club there at the hotel and the driving range. They would have said, "Oh, that's Philo." And they would have taken the clubs right back to the driving range and given them to the appropriate person. So I'm assuming it's all taken care of, right? I go about my day. BT messaged me about, I don't know, 8:30. He's at the VFW having breakfast. And I say, "Okay, did you get the golf clubs?" He says, "Nope, I never saw them. I'm at Tequila Reef on the rail. I'm not live, I'm just having my breakfast, because I've got shit to do, right? I've got all these things to do, and I've got a Kickstands Up appointment with Thunder MC at 12:30 to ride to Subic. So I'm getting a little bit stressed, because now it's 8:30. And I tell BT, "Okay, I'll head over to the hotel after I'm done at Tequila Reef," which is a 3-minute motorbike ride. Very easy to get there. I show up after my breakfast at Tequila Reef. I go down to Best Western. I go to the Savers Mall, the guard at the front. And I go, "Sir, was there a lady, in a mask, a really confused looking lady that dropped off a set of golf clubs here?" And he says to me, "Sir, I don't know what he's saying. He's pointing at some keys or something." there is a chance that he replaced the guard that accepted the clubs, right? I say, well, never mind. I'll go back to the driving range. I know some people back at the driving range that will take care of this for me. All I gotta do is go back there and tell them what happened. So I do. I go back there, and the club pro Chris is there on the property. I tell him what happened. That I had a stupid grab driver that refused to go to the driving range, and he dropped the clubs with the Savers Mall guard. And I asked him, what do you think I should do? Who should I talk to about it? He says, sit down, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. Off he goes. Chris, the club pro. You guys, you got to see this guy hit a golf ball. My God. It's like magic. This guy can hit a golf ball. Take a lesson with Chris. He'll square you away. I sit down, and I'm at least, relaxed or resigned to the fact that it's going to be taken care of now. Now, BT didn't get to use the clubs today on his driving range day. But he does have a couple of clubs in his bag that he was able to hit. So he's able to hit some balls and work out his back and his swing. So it wasn't a waste of a day. And next Friday will be much better, brother. I think you're going to be surprised, BT, at how nice these clubs are. I forgot how nice they were until I dug them out of storage. Chris comes back. And, there's a radio, there's a attendant, there's two attendants, and there's a cashier. And the radio goes off, and they get a message from Chris. I found the clubs, don't worry, tell Philo. Because Chris knows I'm freaking out, right? Up walks Chris, he's got the clubs in his hand. And there's a big tag with my name on the club. So the guard at Savers Mall did the right thing, okay? The guard at Savers Mall did do the right thing. He attached a big tag to the golf clubs with my name on it, Philip Morgan. And all I had to do was show my ID to Chris, or the guards, they had taken it and put it in storage inside the hotel. And the guard at the hotel said, make sure you look at his ID to make sure it's him, because these are nice golf clubs. We don't want to give them to anybody. So because they always follow the rules, they looked at my ID, even Chris, the club pro, he goes, okay, it's good. And the guard back there for the driving range, and they radioed up, okay, bring the clubs down. They gave my clubs to Chris, and Chris delivered them back to the golf, and they're in your bag now, buddy. BT, those new clubs are in your bag. Chris, the club pro, even went in, took your bag out of the storage room, and put all the golf clubs in the appropriate spot from driver to pitching wedge. So you're set, brother. You got a brand new set of golf clubs. And Chris is going to be there for you next Friday at 6. I told him. I told Chris, I got a guy who's just starting out, and he needs to start out with you. And I tell you what, bro. I tell you what, BT, you listen to this guy. This guy is like Jesus Christ to you, all right, on Fridays. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get you 3 lessons in a row, 3 Fridays in a row. That's probably the best thing to do because it's repetition. And you're talking about $60, 3 lessons, right? It's nothing. And you're going to be, you don't know how lucky you are, dude, to be a beginner golfer and to have a club pro teaching you. You're going to start out with the correct swing from day one. Not a lot of people get to do that. You look at Jim Schultz's swing, oh, it's fucking hideous. That right, Jim? Jim Schultz looks like Raymond Floyd when he swings the golf club. Anybody remember Raymond Floyd? He had the ugliest golf swing on the PGA Tour, but he was a club pro. He was a touring pro. But you look at that swing and you just wanted to throw up. Jim knows I'm yanking his chain. Fucking squid. Greg, good morning. Yeah, Jim, how do you like me, buddy? Every 2 weeks, this is my view. I seem to be in Subic every other weekend. I think I'm going to continue that. It's not like it costs me a ton of money to do this. I'm not out boozing, and pulling ladies out of bars, so it's pretty cheap for me. All I got to pay for is the toll road the toll road expense, and I've got the gas that Big Blue guzzles. Fuck, man. I think that bike gets about 4 miles to a gallon. The good side is I always get upgraded when I check in, so I've got free upgrades. Well, Jim, you're gonna, you know, maybe you can come over here, Jim, and see the view for yourself. We can play the base course on Subic. Just think about it, you know. You keep using this excuse that you have to be at the beach. I have to be at the beach when I'm in the Philippines. But I know what's really going on in your head is you don't want to get your ass spanked on the golf course by Philo. That's what the real problem is here. That's my that's a boy. Hey, at Harley's, Jim, you'll love it. The food is excellent at Harley's. I had dinner there last night. It's so good. And I ran into a vlogger with his secret girlfriend. He and his secret girlfriend were staying at Harley's because Philo loves it so much. So apparently I'm doing a community service there. I asked Harley's for my kickback, you know, when I left last night. Where's my kickback on that room? They just laughed at me. Philo, you're stupid. You're crazy. Get out of here. They're jealous because I'm booking at the Wild Orchid now and not Harley's. The Wild Orchid is just so nice. Let's do another walk around, shall we? Let's change the scenery. Oh, Jim, we're going to have a great time, brother. And if you hook up with me, you'll know all the secret spots to go to. You know all the old secret spots, but I know all the new ones. Now you get to see the property and landscape. For those of you who weren't here earlier, we're going to just do a quick walkthrough. We're going to do it again. It's going to look a little bit better this time for those of you who saw it the first time. Don't want to put anybody on camera. They might not want to be on camera. These are your beachfront rooms at the Orchid, okay? This is all new, you guys. Or it's not new as in opened 3 days ago. It's new as in the newest rooms on the property, okay? You always have to stick that in there, or you'll get somebody who's drunk. Those aren't new. They've been there for 3 years. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a stupid vlogger. You've always got that type, right? So what you do is you just shut them down before they even make that stupid ass comment. These are the newest rooms on the property. How's that? They might be 2 years old, but they're the newest rooms on the property. So I'm going to bring Junior and Jonah here, and Junior will have this area here to do his walking. A couple of laps around this yard, and he'll be ready for a nap. Yeah, Jim, the Blue Rock is a no-go, brother. That'll be the next hotel to close permanently, probably, in Beloit. I would recommend coming here, Jim. This place is awesome. Or Harley's. If you don't want a swimming pool, then go to Harley's. But if you want just a really nice stay, I'd come here to the Orchid. It's still alive and well. They need to paint the damn building. And I've told about 3 people that. Get some paint on your building. The inside of the Orchid is still brilliant. Very nice. There we go. See, I can do this over here because the Wi-Fi is very strong. I'm picking up the Wi-Fi from the beach rooms. Well, if you're not coming to Luzon, how are you going to get to Subic Bay? Hey, it's not that bad, Jim, really. 3 minutes ago, you were telling me how awesome the view is, but now you can't come here because you have to island hop. Just come over here, play one round of golf with Philo. I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the whole day. All your food, all your beer. One round of golf is all I'm asking. It's not because I want to beat you. It's because I want that camaraderie, brother. We've got, you know, you've been a subscriber for a long time. You're one of the first subscribers I met in person. So, up in Bulacan. And we're like-minded people, right? We're like-minded people. Robert likes to hit golf balls, but, you know, Robert would be just as productive just hitting his own balls with the club as hitting a golf ball. He's just, you know, he's not a golfer. He'd be better off just whacking himself on the nuts. The ball will go further. Jim, that's an affirmative. Affirmative on the Navy ships. They are still coming into port in Subic Bay. I think this is going to be my new live stream spot, even if I'm not staying here. But there's a good chance I'll be staying here because the Orchid's just too good. That pool. The poolside rooms and the penthouse suite, which I'm getting tonight. I'm here 3 nights. I'm in a poolside room now. And tonight they moved me up to the superior suite, which is the biggest room in the hotel. And I've got that for 2 nights. All thanks to Agoda. Jim Schultz, there's a lot of nightlife on McSci. A lot of nightlife, but it's not chrome pole nightlife, okay? That's all gone. They do have KTV bars, jazz clubs, really nice restaurants. There's plenty to do on McSci. McSci has survived. And Olongapo in general is still very good. Minus the thousands and thousands of drunk sailors that used to roam the streets there. Oh, there's our Tahoe guy. How about that? ATM, Beloy Beach, Subic Bay, Philippines, 8th of February. It's got to be about 6:30, 6:45, I don't know. Aho! We got the guard checking the property here, making sure there's no unspent joints in the ashtrays. Asphalt Iggy, Tahoe. I got these prescription glasses, you guys, 3 years ago and forgot about them. They're Maui Jims. So now the world's much more crisp and clearer to me. Good morning, sir. Magandang umaga. You can see the Wild Orchid proper building in the background. This is just across the street. Your beachfront rooms, you get all of this. Big yard for the kids to run and play in. I bet you could even bring your dog here. They probably allow pets in the beachfront rooms. Simba would come over here and piss on every one of these plants. He would own the place. All right, let me get back to my perch. Maybe I can order some coffee. The restaurant's open. There's your restaurant. There's just a hallway down here that you go through to go back to the Wild Orchid proper. Hey, 28 in the room. How about hitting the thumbs up, guys, if you've got time, all right? If you've got time, smash that thumbs up button. Make the algorithm think that I've got a cool channel. Even though we all know differently. If you ask a certain vlogger I've got out there, active vlogger, I've got no idea what I'm even doing. And I'm doing everything wrong. You can't listen to everybody. Tito, good morning. How are you? Oh man, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back, Tito. Double B, welcome. Asphalt Iggy's in the house. Asphalt Iggy, after this live stream is over, I want you to video call me. I have got some chismis for you, brother. And you're Filipino. I know how much Filipinos love their chismis. Jim Schultz knows Tito. I still remember a video where Mike Philippine rode his motorbike all the way to Tito's house, and they had a little vloggers reunion there. Yeah. 87, Tito said. Yeah. Tito's another military guy. We've chewed some of the same dirt. Or should I say, we've had some of the same sand run through our toes. I still remember that video. I still remember that video because Mike Philippine was having a bit of a hard time getting to your house. There was some kind of a goat trail or something to get to your house. He was tipping that Maximus. What's up? Yeah. Did you call for it? Yeah. Maximus, my resident Filipino. Mike Foodie's down in Bohol. Mike Foodie and his wife Janine just left, what's today? They left Thursday morning for Bohol. They flew out from Clark. Mike Foodie's going to be in Bohol for 4 days, and then he's coming back to Angeles. And they're staying over at La Grande. And I'll tell you what, you guys, La Grande's impressive. They're in the new wing of La Grande Residences. Okay? It's not his unit, but I tell you what, I sure was impressed with it. I am thinking that Kevin is the life that was intended for me. I think you got a typo there, Jim. Yeah, you know, there's something kind of calming about a banca boat in the background, right? Well, I either need to order a coffee or microwave this one. I'm always in the habit of going to 7-Eleven up there on the corner of Beloit Beach and National Highway and getting my coffee. Well, you wouldn't believe it. I slept till almost 5 a.m. this morning. I woke up at 4:45. Ah, Jim, that's Kevin. Yeah, Kevin Warner. Sorry, I should have caught that. I've just got too much shit going on in my head. As I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm thinking about the vlog I got to do this afternoon and how I'm going to do it. I'm also going to go to a place. I'm going to take Big Blue for a nice ride through the jungle to Kamaya Beach tomorrow. Kamaya Beach is about 35 minutes from Barreto proper, and it's windy roads. It's the kind of roads that Big Blue just eats alive. And there's a place called Kamaya Beach, and they call it the Boracay of Zambales. So stay tuned for that vlog. And to tell you the truth, you guys, I've got shit I forgot about. I've got so many videos on my camera, that Insta 360 Go 3. I didn't even have time to offload them off the camera yesterday. because I had a 1230 kickstands up with Thunder MC. We had a great ride. I was in the number 2 slot, right behind the vice president. And I tell you what, it was sure fun. It was sure fun to be in that mode again. Be locked in, 2 abreast and staggered on this whole road at 110, 120 kilometers an hour. In cruise control. It was really nice. We hit just a little bit of rain in Florida Blanca, and we hit some between Florida Blanca and the next city. We had some wet toll road. Wet asphalt in the Philippines is always worrisome because, you know, you've got the oil and dirt that's built up over time. Watch out for the big pot to Cameron Beach. Potholes? Is that what you're saying? The road isn't that good? If the road is bad, then we'll just hire a driver to take us. I've got somebody else that wants to go with me. Today's going to be SM Central Olongapo, the new mall. I got a bit of shopping to do over there. I'm looking at cameras. I want to add one more camera. And I'm looking for a couple of mounts. I need a mount for Big Blue. I want a POV mount that's mounted to my head. So when I move my head, you see the... And I can also talk and you'll hear me. So when I tell somebody to fuck off, you'll hear it on the video. Everybody likes my cussing on the moto vlog, so I need to put that camera close to my face. They do make mounts for the helmet. CJ's point of view vlog sent me a Lazada link, and I did get one. But the problem is, my helmet, I've got like a MotoGP helmet, and it doesn't quite work that well. I'm gonna have to rig it up somehow or tape it. The particular mount that he gave me the link to is designed really for a full face helmet that has a thin front, and mine is really thick with padding because I've got like a MotoGP helmet. I paid $15,000 for my helmet, so a lot of people go, "Oh my God, that's so expensive." It's your head hitting the asphalt. I'll pay $300 to protect that any day. What price do you put? Oh, potholes. I see now. Sorry, I've got the iPad here, and of course I didn't bring my reading glasses. So again, big fail. Okay. Well, as long as they're, I'm not going to be, I would really like to ride the bike down there because I'm looking at the road. It's twisty. There's plenty of twisties there. And that's where my bike really excels, with the suspension and, everything that it's got on it, the computer system. My buddy has a motorcycle too, so our plan was to ride there. Kevin said he wanted to do, Kevin, the eccentric expat that lives on Beloy Beach, said he wanted to do a barbecue on the beach. So I need to swing by his house, knock on the door, because I don't have his Facebook or anything. He doesn't know I'm here. Though he might know, because he might be watching live. I didn't see it. Did anybody see him comment? He's got 2 different profiles. He always calls me shipmate. Let me look through here. Are you here, Kevin? Kevin, if you're here, I'm here. I'm literally a 1-minute walk from your house. I'm at the Orchid, brother. No, he's not here. The girlfriend must be in town. He's sleeping in. That almost looks like a painting. the view you've got there. It's exactly the way an artist would set that up. Yeah. Well, my helmet's carbon fiber. Now that's another concept to it because it's super lightweight. A carbon fiber helmet is half the weight of a standard helmet. So you don't even feel like there's anything on your head. It helps with, you know, long rides, neck fatigue. There's a lot of little things you can do to make your ride a lot more enjoyable. We had a group chat for the Thunder Boys that were in Subic. So in other words, they created a room, a chat room on Messenger and added all the members who rode down. And man, was that thing active last night. Oh, we're going to this bar next. We're going to that bar next. I think I slept at about 11:30 or midnight and the chat was still scrolling. So the boys like to throw it down in Subic. First Friday of every month is the Thunder MC Subic run. So I know at least every Friday, first Friday of the month, I'll be here. Oh, Asphalt Iggy's got a shoey. Now that's an expensive helmet. Shoeys go all the way up to $10,000. Well, I'm so glad that it all worked out, you guys. We had a successful live stream. It started out a little bit, you know, pangit. Pangit means ugly in Tagalog. P-A-N-G-I-T, pangit. The word pangit means ugly or undesirable or I don't like. It means a lot of things. A lot of times, you know, you'll say to your honeycomb, look at that dog, isn't that dog cute? And she'll go, ooh, pangit. Ooh, pangit. Looks like a great day for a swim at the Orchid pool. That water was so warm last night. I sat right outside my hotel room with my feet in the water. And I ordered a cold SMB because I felt that it was appropriate. So I did have one beer last night. On the upside, I didn't have 6. The old Philo would have drank himself to sleepy time. 26 in the room and 16 likes. Let's go. Smash that button. People are getting bored. Let me change the view. We just lost 3 people. Got some kuyas here feeding the beach dogs. Jeff, thanks for joining, brother. You're always here. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. Let's just change the view, shall we? It's pretty damn good every direction. Let's go with that for a few minutes. Life's good. Thanks, Jeff. I'll see I won't be going live again until Tuesday because Monday's Super Bowl Sunday here in the Philippines. I haven't posted anything on Philo in the Philippines yet, the Facebook. But we're going to go live on Tuesday morning instead of Monday, okay? Because of Super Bowl. Monday morning here, 7:30 a.m. is kickoff for Super Bowl. Asphalt Iggy, yeah. I'd rather have a couple of shots of Alfonso. Oh, Greg is coming to Subic next weekend. Where you staying, Greg? Wild Orchid? You know, Carr would really like it here, bro. It's just so nice. You can't beat the Wild Orchid pool if you haven't seen it. Thanks for that, Jim. You've always had a girlfriend that joined the live. Ace Bachelor Cool. The gauntlet has been thrown. Ace versus Philo in a golf match. Yep, I'm still on the range, Ace. I took a lesson from the club pro there the other day. He showed me a couple of things I was doing wrong, and man, what a difference. I was hitting some high flying 5-irons and just hitting my driver all the way to the fence. So I'll be ready pretty soon. When I'm happy with my golf swing, you're on, brother. We'll do a golf match and we'll vlog it. I'm a little more technical with my golf game than you are, brother. I used to be a really good golfer, and I want to get back to where I was. If I can get back to a 12 handicap, I'll be super happy. And the way I'm hitting the ball now, I can tell you it's definitely going to happen. Definitely going to happen. I joined that driving range. I'm a member there. I've got unlimited golf balls for a year. And access to the hotel gym. Ace is over at Harley's, yep. I'll tell you what, you guys. I'm never going to learn my lesson, right? Let me tell you a story. If you didn't know it, if you don't know it, Harley's Hotel and Pub is known for having the best chicken curry in the world. And I don't deny that even the slightest little bit. They've got 5 different levels of fire you can put into it. And but I just never learned my lesson. I ordered the least hot one, and it still gave me a little bit of an acid reflux last night. So I may have to abandon my love for spicy, hot and spicy food. Although I hate to do it. Even the level 1 on their chicken curry has a pretty good bite to it. So, yeah, no, I've got that to consider. It's no problem. If I have to get rid of hot sauce, then I'll get rid of it. I'm still going to make it and produce it, but if I can't eat it anymore. Don't kill the messenger, Maximus. That's what it says on the chalkboard in front of Harley's. And I knew you'd have something smart-ass to say about it. Don't kill the messenger, bro. I can take you. I'll tell you what I'll do, Maximus. I'll send you a photo of it. It says on their chalkboard, best chicken curry in the world. And they are known for it. That's a known thing here. I knew Maximus was going to yank my fucking chain on that. Wow, Philo's now an expert on chicken curry. Yeah, and you know what, Maximus? You know what I think? I think the curry in Thailand on Soy 9 in Bangkok is probably the best. I think it's Soy 9 that has that whole, Soy 9 or Soy 8 that has the whole line of Indian restaurants off of Sukhumvit. I'm thinking that's probably the best chicken curry. Because they'll give you a stack of that naan bread, right? And that's how you eat chicken curry. I second it by saying that trying to reiterate the fact that the curry is delicious. It's really good. It's the best I've ever had. Is it the best in the world? I don't know. They say it is on their chalkboard. You know, see how we're wasting time, Maximus, on this frivolous shit? We're wasting energy and time. Maximus, try and be a little more positive in your life, brother, you know? You know, you can get those little books at 7-Eleven, Maximus, that have a positive thing that you can say to yourself every morning. Then you don't wake up with a big burr in your ass, you know? We wasted 3 minutes of my life over something so damn insignificant that nobody even cares about. Too bad we don't have more golfers. Maybe I should do a golf live stream. How many times have you had the chicken curry, Maximus, at Harley's? And how many times have you then gone on to compare it to the chicken curry on Beloit Beach? Just asking. Just thought I'd throw that in there. See, we're still wasting time on it. We're still burning time. Here comes a bracelet lady. She sees the foreign guy. Well, you wouldn't play me, Jim. We would play the game. You know what I mean? We would play the game of golf, which we both love. I think you love it as much as I do. I haven't researched the golf courses here in this area, but I will now. If you say you're coming, I will, and I'll get us a tee time at the best one. And it's on me. Since I'm breaking you up from your island hopping routine, which is going to, you know, throw your planets in a spin. The universe is going to be all fucked up. But I think you're going to get here and you're really going to like it. You're going to be back home. You spent a lot of time here on Beloit Beach. Why not come back and relive your drunken sailor days? Oh, okay. You changed your mind that quick. I could have sworn you said earlier that you were thinking about coming here. Well, you know, Clark is a pretty easy flight from Cebu. Especially if you're only coming for 2 days. I mean, what's it really take to get it done, Jim? It's like you're building a wall over there. You're building a wall around Luzon. You're not giving Luzon a fair shot. Don't forget, Luzon is an island as well. If you went up to northern Luzon, up in Pangasinan, or over to the west coast or east coast of Luzon into Baler, you might change your mind. But that's okay. I'm going to keep hounding you. Maybe one day before you die, you'll make it over here. Because I'm on the straight and clean path now, brother. I'm going to 85, at least. I got 25 more years of life on this earth. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would have said 5. 5 tops. $7:41 a.m. on a Saturday morning, Beloit Beach. And I think I've had enough. I think it's time to shut it down. Now, I'm here till Monday morning, so... And I will be here for sunset. So maybe we'll do a sunset, because the sunset will be... The sunset now should be awesome, because it will be right over here where that lifeguard station is. That's where it's going to go down. So we'll do a sunset live tonight. All right. You can see the beach is starting to load up with folks. We got a bunch of families down here now that came down for Saturday. Kokomo's floaters out there. To those of you who are always here on every live, I want to thank you. Okay, thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. And that's going to be it. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.